Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing wonderful today. I'm the Portfolio Panda. Today I'm going to talk about the 12 worst financial mistakes you can make while you're young. Planning ahead for your future is a great way to try and give yourself a comfortable life in your later years when you are no longer able to work and provide an income for yourself. So unless you like the idea of living under a bridge and eating dog food, here's a few tips to set yourself up to be eating the high quality pedigree dog food under a bridge in a nice suburb. Ignoring debt. Ignoring debt can have significant risks and consequences. Here are some key risks associated with ignoring debt. Accumulation of interest. When you ignore your debt, the interest on the outstanding balance continues to accrue. Over time, this can result in a substantial increase in the overall amount you owe. Ignoring debt can lead to a snowball effect, making it much more difficult to repay in the future. Damage to credit score. Ignoring debt can severely damage your credit score. Your credit score is a numerical representation of your creditworthiness, and it is used by lenders to assess your ability to repay loans. Late payments or defaulting on debt obligations will be reported to credit bureaus, resulting in a lower credit score. A poor credit score can make it challenging to obtain credit in the future, secure favorable interest rates, or even rent an apartment or get a job. Legal consequences. Ignoring certain types of debt, such as unpaid taxes, child support, or court-ordered payments, can have serious legal consequences. Creditors may take legal action against you, resulting in wage garnishment, property liens, or even lawsuits. Ignoring debt can lead to added stress, legal fees, and court judgments that can further complicate your financial situation. Limited financial options. Ignoring debt can limit your financial options in the future. If you have a history of unpaid debt or poor credit, it can be challenging to qualify for loans, credit cards, or favorable interest rates. This can hinder your ability to make significant purchases, such as buying a house or starting a business, as well as affect your day-to-day financial activities. Emotional and mental stress. Ignoring debt can cause significant emotional and mental stress. Constantly worrying about unpaid bills, collection calls, and the potential consequences of ignoring debt can take a toll on your overall well-being. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and strained relationships, impacting various aspects of your life beyond just finances. It is crucial to address and manage your debt responsibly. If you find yourself struggling to make payments, it's advisable to seek assistance from a credit counseling agency or financial professional who can help you explore options such as debt consolidation, negotiation with creditors, or establishing a repayment plan. Taking proactive steps to address your debt will ultimately help you regain control of your finances and avoid the long-term risks associated with ignoring debt. Not knowing how a credit card works. Not understanding how a credit card works can expose you to several risks and financial pitfalls. Here are some potential risks associated with a lack of knowledge about credit cards. Accumulating debt. If you don't understand how credit card payments and interest rates work, you may overspend and carry a balance from month to month. This can lead to significant debt as interest charges accumulate, making it challenging to pay off the balance in full. High interest rates. Credit cards often come with high interest rates, especially for individuals with poor credit scores or limited credit history. If you're unaware of these rates and fail to make timely payments, you can incur substantial interest charges, making it more difficult to repay the debt. Late payment penalties. Credit card companies typically impose late payment fees when you fail to make the minimum payment by the due date. If you don't understand the payment schedule or how to avoid these penalties, your debt can quickly escalate. Damaged credit score. Your credit score reflects your creditworthiness and is influenced by factors such as payment history, credit utilization, and length of credit history. If you mishandle your credit card by missing payments, maxing out your credit limit, or defaulting on your debt, it can negatively impact your credit score, making it harder to secure future loans or favorable interest rates. Identity theft and fraud. Without understanding the security features and best practices associated with credit card usage, you may fall prey to identity theft or credit card fraud. This can result in unauthorized charges on your card, potential loss of funds, and the need to go through a time-consuming process to resolve the issues. Lack of budgeting and financial discipline. A credit card can create a false sense of financial security, leading to impulse buying and overspending. Without a clear understanding of your income, expenses, and a budgeting strategy, you may find it challenging to manage your finances effectively. To mitigate these risks, it is crucial to educate yourself about credit card terms and conditions, interest rates, payment schedules, and responsible credit card usage. Familiarize yourself with how to read your monthly statements, make payments on time, and avoid excessive debt. Additionally, it's advisable to monitor your credit card activity regularly, maintain a budget, and seek financial advice if needed. Overspending. Overspending refers to the habit of spending more money than what is necessary or beyond one's means. While it can provide temporary gratification or satisfaction, there are several risks and negative consequences associated with overspending. Here are some of the key risks. Debt accumulation. Overspending often leads to the accumulation of debt. If you consistently spend more money than you earn, you may resort to borrowing money through credit cards, loans, or other forms of credit. Over time, this can result in a significant debt burden, making it difficult to meet financial obligations and causing stress. Financial instability. Overspending can lead to financial instability and an inability to maintain a stable financial situation. It hampers your ability to save money, build an emergency fund, or invest for the future. Without a solid financial foundation, unexpected expenses or emergencies can be particularly challenging to handle, leading to further debt or financial difficulties. Strained relationships. Financial strain resulting from overspending can put a strain on personal relationships. Money-related conflicts, arguments about spending habits, and difficulties in meeting shared financial goals can arise. This can negatively impact marriages, partnerships, friendships, and family relationships, leading to increased stress and tension. Limited financial opportunities. Overspending limits your ability to seize financial opportunities that require financial resources. For example, if you consistently spend all your income on non-essential items, you may miss out on investments, educational opportunities, or other ventures that could potentially improve your financial well-being in the long run. Impacted credit score. Failure to manage your spending can affect your credit score, especially if you're unable to make timely payments or carry high levels of debt. A poor credit score can hinder your ability to secure loans, obtain favorable interest rates, rent an apartment, or even find employment in certain industries. Stress and emotional toll. Overspending can take a toll on your mental and emotional well-being. Constant financial worry, anxiety about debt, and the pressure to keep up with a high spending lifestyle can lead to stress, sleep difficulties, and overall diminished quality of life. To avoid the risks of overspending, it's essential to develop good financial habits such as budgeting, tracking expenses, saving for the future, and distinguishing between needs and wants. By practicing responsible spending, you can maintain financial stability and work towards your long-term financial goals. Not consolidating your super. Consolidating your superannuation refers to combining multiple superannuation accounts into a single account. While there can be benefits to consolidating your superannuation, there are also risks associated with not consolidating. Here are some potential risks. Multiple fees. If you have multiple superannuation accounts, you may be paying multiple sets of fees, including administration fees, investment fees, and insurance premiums. Not consolidating your accounts means you could be paying unnecessary fees on each account, which can eat into your retirement savings over time. Lost track of funds. Having multiple superannuation accounts can make it difficult to keep track of your savings and investment performance. It increases the chances of losing track of an account or forgetting about it entirely. This can result in unclaimed or lost super, which may take time and effort to recover. Inefficient asset allocation. Each superannuation account might have a different investment strategy or asset allocation. If you don't consolidate your accounts, you may end up with an inefficient or unbalanced investment portfolio. It becomes harder to manage and optimize your investments for long-term growth and diversification. Insurance gaps. Superannuation accounts often include life insurance, total and permanent disability insurance, and income protection insurance. If you have multiple accounts, you may have duplicate or overlapping insurance coverage or inadequate coverage in some areas. By consolidating your accounts, you can assess your insurance needs and make sure you have appropriate coverage. Difficulty in managing. With multiple superannuation accounts, it can become challenging to stay on top of paperwork, statements, and managing your investments. It can also complicate the process of updating your personal details, beneficiaries, or investment preferences. Consolidating your superannuation simplifies the management and administration of your retirement savings. Missed investment opportunities. By not consolidating your superannuation, you may miss out on potential investment opportunities offered by a single fund. Some funds offer a broader range of investment options or access to specific investment sectors that can align with your goals and risk tolerance. By consolidating, you can take advantage of these opportunities. It's important to note that while there are risks associated with not consolidating, there may be situations where it makes sense to maintain multiple superannuation accounts, such as if each account offers unique benefits or features. However, it is generally advisable to review your superannuation accounts periodically and consider consolidating them if it aligns with your financial goals and circumstances. It is recommended to seek professional advice from a financial advisor or a superannuation specialist to understand the specific implications for your situation. Emergency fund. What emergency fund? Not having an emergency fund can expose you to several risks and financial hardships. Here are some key risks associated with not having an emergency fund. Financial crisis. Unexpected events can occur at any time, such as a sudden job loss, a medical emergency, or a major home repair. Without an emergency fund, you may find yourself in a financial crisis, struggling to cover these unexpected expenses. This can lead to increased debt, missed payments, and a downward spiral of financial difficulties. Increased debt. When faced with unexpected expenses or a loss of income, individuals without an emergency fund often turn to credit cards or loans to bridge the gap. Relying on credit in such situations can result in mounting debt, high interest payments, and long-term financial burdens. Limited options. Without an emergency fund, you may have limited options when faced with an urgent situation. You may be forced to take unfavorable loans with high interest rates or resort to borrowing money from friends or family, which can strain relationships. Missed opportunities. Emergencies can disrupt your financial stability and force you to deplete other savings or investments meant for long-term goals, such as education, retirement, or buying a home. Not having an emergency fund may prevent you from seizing important opportunities or reaching your financial milestones. Stress and emotional burden. Financial emergencies can cause significant stress and anxiety. Constantly worrying about how to manage unexpected expenses can negatively impact your mental and emotional well-being. An emergency fund provides a safety net that offers peace of mind and reduces the emotional burden during challenging times. Limited financial resilience. Without an emergency fund, you may lack the financial resilience necessary to weather unforeseen circumstances. It becomes difficult to recover quickly from setbacks or adapt to unexpected changes in your financial situation, making you more vulnerable to future hardships. Forced lifestyle changes. In the absence of an emergency fund, a sudden financial shock may require you to make drastic lifestyle changes. You may have to cut back on essential expenses, forgo leisure activities, or compromise on your quality of life in order to make ends meet. Having an emergency fund acts as a buffer against these risks. It provides you with a financial cushion, allowing you to navigate unexpected events without jeopardizing your long-term financial stability and goals. It is generally recommended to save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses in an emergency fund, but the actual amount needed may vary depending on individual circumstances and financial obligations. Buying a car you can't afford. Buying a car you can't afford can expose you to several risks. Financial strain. If you purchase a car that stretches your budget to the limit or exceeds it, you may struggle to make the monthly payments. This can lead to financial stress and put you at risk of falling behind on payments or defaulting on the loan. It may also impact your ability to meet other financial obligations and goals, such as saving for emergencies or retirement. Debt accumulation. If you finance the car through a loan, buying a car you can't afford can result in significant debt. High interest rates, lengthy loan terms, and the overall cost of the vehicle can contribute to a substantial debt burden. This debt can take years to repay and may limit your ability to take on other loans or make important purchases in the future. Negative equity. If you finance a car you can't afford, there's a risk of negative equity, also known as being upside down on your loan. This occurs when the value of the car decreases faster than the rate at which you're paying off the loan. If you decide to sell the car or trade it in before you've paid off the loan, you may still owe money on the loan, even after the sale. This can create a financial burden and limit your options. Limited financial flexibility. Buying a car you can't afford ties up a significant portion of your income in car-related expenses. This reduces your ability to allocate funds towards other financial goals, such as saving for emergencies, investing, or pursuing other interests. It can hinder your overall financial flexibility and make it challenging to adapt to unexpected expenses or changes in circumstances. Maintenance and repair costs. Owning a car involves ongoing expenses such as fuel, insurance, maintenance, and repairs. If you stretch your budget to afford the car purchase, you may not have enough money left to cover these costs adequately. Neglecting regular maintenance or postponing necessary repairs can lead to larger issues down the line and potentially costly repairs. To avoid these risks, it's important to carefully consider your budget, assess your financial situation, and determine an affordable price range for a car. Consider the total cost of ownership, including loan payments, insurance, fuel, maintenance, and potential repairs, to ensure you can comfortably handle all associated expenses within your budget. Not having the money talk with your partner. Not having the money talk with your partner can lead to several risks and challenges in a relationship. Here are some key risks associated with avoiding financial discussions. Misaligned financial goals. Without discussing money matters, you and your partner may not have a clear understanding of each other's financial goals, priorities, and values. This can lead to conflicts and disagreements down the line when it comes to saving, spending, investing, or making major financial decisions. Hidden debts and financial secrets. Failing to have open conversations about finances can create an environment where one or both partners hide their debts, spending habits, or financial obligations from each other. This lack of transparency can erode trust within the relationship and cause significant problems when these hidden financial issues come to light. Unequal financial contributions. Without discussing money, you may not be aware of how much each person is earning, saving, or contributing to joint expenses. This can lead to an imbalance in financial contributions, which can cause resentment and strain the relationship. Incompatible financial habits. Everyone has their own approach to money management, which can be influenced by upbringing, personal experiences, and financial literacy. If you and your partner have incompatible financial habits, such as one being a spender and the other a saver, it can lead to conflicts and challenges in managing your finances together. Lack of financial planning. By not discussing financial goals and making a plan together, you miss out on the opportunity to set joint objectives. Create a budget, save for the future, and make informed decisions about major expenses like buying a house, starting a family, or planning for retirement. This can leave you unprepared for important milestones and increase financial stress in the long run. Increased financial stress. Money is one of the leading causes of stress and conflict in relationships. Ignoring financial discussions can amplify this stress as financial issues pile up, making it difficult to address them effectively. Over time, the strain of unresolved financial matters can take a toll on your relationship's overall well-being. To mitigate these risks, it is important to have open and honest conversations about money with your partner. Discussing financial goals, expectations, and concerns allows both individuals to work together as a team, make informed decisions, and build a strong foundation for financial well-being within the relationship. Not negotiating salary. There are several risks associated with not negotiating your salary. Financial disadvantage. Failing to negotiate your salary can result in missed opportunities for higher earnings. Negotiating a higher salary can significantly impact your long-term earning potential, as future salary increases and promotions are often based on your initial salary. By not negotiating, you may end up earning less than what you're worth and struggle to catch up in the future. Career progression. Salary negotiations can impact your career trajectory. Accepting a lower salary than you deserve may lead to feelings of dissatisfaction and undervaluation, which can affect your motivation and engagement at work. Additionally, future employers may base their salary offers on your previous earnings, so a low starting salary can potentially limit your earning potential throughout your career. Perceived value. Negotiating your salary demonstrates confidence, assertiveness, and an understanding of your worth. When you accept an initial offer without negotiation, it may convey a lack of confidence or a failure to recognize your own value. This can affect how you are perceived by your employer, colleagues, and future employers. Work-life balance. A higher salary can provide more financial security and flexibility, allowing you to achieve a better work-life balance. By not negotiating your salary, you might find yourself in a situation where you're working harder and longer hours for less compensation, which can negatively impact your personal life, health, and overall well-being. Pay equity. Failing to negotiate your salary can perpetuate pay gaps and inequality. Research has shown that gender and racial pay gaps exist in many industries, and women and minorities often face challenges in salary negotiations. By advocating for fair compensation, you can contribute to closing these gaps and promoting pay equity. It's important to remember that negotiating your salary is a normal and expected part of the hiring process. Employers generally anticipate some negotiation and may have built-in flexibility in their initial offer. By preparing for negotiations, researching industry standards, and confidently articulating your value, you can increase your chances of securing a salary that aligns with your skills and contributions. Keeping up with Instagram culture, previously known as keeping up with the Joneses. Keeping up with the Joneses refers to the tendency of individuals or families to compare themselves to others in terms of wealth, material possessions, social status, or achievements, and to strive to match or surpass their perceived level of success. While it may seem harmless or even motivating at first, there are several risks associated with this mindset. Financial strain. Trying to keep up with the Joneses often leads to overspending and living beyond one's means. People may feel pressured to buy expensive items, take on excessive debt, or maintain a lifestyle they cannot afford. This can result in financial stress, debt accumulation, and even bankruptcy. Emotional well-being. Constantly comparing oneself to others can lead to feelings of inadequacy, envy, and low self-esteem. The pursuit of material possessions or social status as a measure of personal worth can create a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction and unhappiness. Loss of individuality. When people focus too much on keeping up with others, they may lose sight of their own values, goals, and passions. They may prioritize external validation over personal fulfillment, leading to a sense of emptiness and a lack of authenticity. Increased stress and pressure. The pressure to maintain a certain image or social status can be overwhelming. People may feel compelled to work longer hours, take on multiple jobs, or sacrifice their well-being to meet the expectations they perceive from others. This can lead to chronic stress, burnout, and negative impacts on physical and mental health. Missed opportunities and unfulfilled dreams. The focus on comparison and competition can distract individuals from their own unique aspirations and passions. By solely trying to match or surpass others, they may neglect their personal goals, miss out on meaningful experiences, or fail to pursue their true passions. Unhealthy relationships. Trying to keep up with others can strain relationships, as envy and resentment may arise. People may become more concerned with material possessions or social status than with genuine connections and meaningful interactions. Illusion of success. The pursuit of external markers of success, such as wealth or possessions, may create a false sense of accomplishment. Individuals may equate material success with happiness and fulfillment, only to realize later that true satisfaction comes from personal growth, relationships, and a sense of purpose. It's important to note that every individual's situation is unique, and some may find motivation or inspiration in healthy competition or benchmarking against others. However, the risks of excessive comparison and trying to keep up with others can outweigh the potential benefits, leading to negative consequences for one's financial, emotional, and overall well-being. It's essential to cultivate self-awareness, define personal goals, and prioritize one's own values and aspirations rather than solely focusing on external comparisons. Falling into the trap of lifestyle inflation. Falling into the trap of lifestyle inflation refers to a situation where individuals increase their spending and upgrade their standard of living as their income rises. While it is natural to want to enjoy the benefits of high earnings, lifestyle inflation can carry several risks. Reduced savings and investments. As people's expenses increase, they often allocate a smaller proportion of their income towards saving and investing. This can hinder long-term financial security and delay progress towards important goals such as retirement or buying a home. Increased debt, lifestyle inflation often leads to increased borrowing, whether it's through credit cards, loans, or mortgages. Accumulating debt to sustain an inflated lifestyle can lead to financial stress and limit future opportunities due to higher interest payments and potential difficulties in repaying the debt. Lack of financial flexibility, embracing a higher cost of living can create a dependency on a certain level of income. This can make individuals more vulnerable to economic downturns, job loss, or unexpected expenses. Without financial flexibility, it becomes challenging to adjust and maintain financial stability during difficult times. Stagnant wealth accumulation, lifestyle inflation can hinder wealth accumulation and delay progress towards achieving important financial milestones. Instead of channeling additional income towards investments or assets that appreciate over time, it is consumed by discretionary expenses that provide temporary satisfaction but limited long-term benefits. Difficulty breaking the cycle. Once lifestyle inflation sets in, it can be challenging to reverse the trend. People tend to adapt to their new standard of living, making it harder to cut back on expenses in the future. Breaking the cycle often requires significant adjustments to spending habits and a mindset shift towards prioritizing long-term financial goals. Impact on overall happiness. Despite the initial excitement of upgrading one's lifestyle, studies have shown that material possessions and extravagant experiences provide diminishing returns in terms of happiness and life satisfaction. Focusing solely on materialistic pursuits may neglect other important aspects of well-being, such as relationships, personal growth, and health. It's important to note that lifestyle inflation is not inherently bad. Enjoying the fruits of your labor and treating yourself from time to time is perfectly reasonable. The key is to strike a balance between enjoying the present and securing your financial future by being mindful of spending decisions and prioritizing long-term goals. Not investing or choosing not to invest your money can come with several risks and potential drawbacks. Inflation risk. One of the primary risks of not investing is the potential erosion of your purchasing power due to inflation. Inflation refers to the general increase in prices over time, which means the same amount of money will buy fewer goods and services in the future. By not investing, you may miss out on the opportunity to grow your wealth at a rate that outpaces inflation. Missed investment opportunities. Investing allows you to participate in the growth of various asset classes such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and commodities. By not investing, you may miss out on potentially lucrative opportunities to earn higher returns. Over the long term, investments have the potential to generate significant wealth compared to keeping your money idle. Limited wealth accumulation. Investing provides a means to accumulate wealth over time. By not investing, you may limit your ability to build a substantial financial portfolio or achieve long-term financial goals, such as retirement planning, buying a home, or funding higher education. Delaying investment can result in a missed opportunity to benefit from compounding returns, where your initial investments generate additional returns over time. Vulnerability to economic volatility. Not investing can make you more susceptible to economic volatility. Economic conditions can fluctuate, and if your wealth is primarily in the form of cash or low-yield savings accounts, it may not grow or protect your purchasing power during economic downturns. Investments, on the other hand, offer the potential for diversification and the ability to withstand market volatility better over the long term. Limited retirement savings. Retirement planning is crucial for ensuring financial security in later years. By not investing in retirement accounts such as 401 seconds or IRAs, you may struggle to accumulate enough savings to support yourself during retirement. The power of compound interest and long-term growth potential provided by investments can significantly impact the size of your retirement nest egg. Missed tax benefits. Various investment vehicles come with tax advantages, such as tax-deferred growth or tax-free withdrawals. By not investing, you may miss out on these opportunities to minimize your tax burden and optimize your overall financial situation. It's important to note that investing involves risks as well, including the potential loss of capital. It's crucial to assess your risk tolerance, financial goals, and seek professional advice before making investment decisions. Not being proactive about your health. As Warren Buffett once said, you have only one mind and one body for the rest of your life. If you aren't taking care of them when you're young, it's like leaving that car out in hailstorms and letting rust eat away at it. And guess what? Getting rid of all that rust is going to be very expensive. While it may sound like a drag, being proactive about your health will help you live longer and prevent high healthcare costs in the future. Start by maintaining a healthy diet and exercising often. Take advantage of your employee health benefits by getting routine health screenings. These tests can help you identify potential issues early before they turn into something serious. Not being proactive about your health can pose several financial risks. Here are some key points to consider. Increased medical expenses. Neglecting your health can lead to the development of chronic conditions or the worsening of existing health issues. Chronic illnesses often require ongoing medical care, prescription medications, and possibly hospitalizations. The cost of managing these conditions can be significant, including doctor visits, tests, treatments, and surgeries. Without proactive health measures, you may find yourself facing substantial medical bills. Loss of productivity. Poor health can directly impact your ability to work efficiently and maintain productivity. Frequent sick days or decreased energy levels can result in missed workdays, reduced output, or diminished work quality. This can affect your performance evaluations, opportunities for advancement, and potential income growth. Disability and inability to work. Ignoring health issues may lead to severe consequences, such as disabilities that prevent you from working altogether. Disabilities can result from accidents, chronic illnesses, or progressive conditions that worsen over time. The loss of income due to disability can have a significant financial impact on both you and your family. Higher insurance premiums. When you're not proactive about your health, you may be more susceptible to health problems that require medical insurance coverage. Insurance companies generally consider individuals with pre-existing conditions or higher health risks as higher risk policyholders. As a result, you may face higher insurance premiums or exclusions for certain conditions, which can strain your budget. Limited career opportunities. Maintaining good health can contribute to your overall career development. It enables you to pursue various job opportunities and take on more significant responsibilities. On the other hand, neglecting your health may limit your options and restrict your ability to pursue career advancements or higher paying positions. Impact on personal finances. Poor health can impact your personal finances in multiple ways. It can lead to increased spending on medication, treatments, therapies, and lifestyle modifications. Additionally, health issues may limit your ability to engage in activities or hobbies that bring joy and fulfillment, resulting in a reduced quality of life. To mitigate these financial risks, it's crucial to prioritize your health through proactive measures such as regular medical checkups, preventive screenings, exercise, maintaining a balanced diet, managing stress, and adhering to recommended vaccinations and health guidelines. By taking care of your health proactively, you can potentially save money, enjoy a better quality of life, and secure a stronger financial future. As usual, let me know any questions in the comments below and make sure to share this with your least financially savvy friend, then tell me if I did okay at explaining the topic. Your most valuable asset is your time. Thank you for sharing yours with me. Until next time.